You see, everybody else could see how horrible this group of people were treating you, except for the ones that were abusing you. Other people even called out your abusers on their BS and on their abusive behaviors that they had towards you. You see, other people, they were telling them how wrong they were and how just horrible they were for mistreating you so much. Like, they were calling them out and telling them how what they were doing wasn't right, what they were doing wasn't cool, what they were doing was mean, it was abusive, it was being a bully. And they could see, other people could see how horrible they were treating you, and they basically were saying like, hey, why don't you just leave this person alone? Y'all are bullies. Leave them alone. It got to a point where the bullying got so bad that other people had to step in and intervene to help you, because they could tell that you weren't the confrontational person. You weren't really standing up for yourself. So they stepped in there for you. But your abusers, they always denied abusing you. They always tried to justify it. They always wanted to make up some excuse, try to make it seem like you deserve what was happening to you. But no, whole time, they just wanted to abuse you. Abusing you was one of their favorite pastimes. And eventually it got to a point where others had to step in for you and give those abusers a taste of their own medicine. It got to a point where other people stepped in and started bullying your bullies, because it's like, why don't you leave them alone? Why don't y'all pick on somebody your own size? Why don't you pick on somebody that actually is going to confront you? So what they basically did is other people stepped in and they said, since you want to pick on them and talk about them, how about I pick on you and talk about you? And when they did this, your abusers sat there silent and speechless, because they were so used to dishing it out that they couldn't take it. They couldn't handle the same energy that they dished out. The abuse that they gave you made other people uncomfortable, because they're thinking in their mind like, why are they being so nasty to this person when you're such a good person and you didn't do anything to them? What is the problem? What is the issue that you have with them? Why do y'all keep picking on this person? Other people were noticing. It was very disturbing for other people to watch, and people couldn't take watching it. That's why sometimes they had to step up. They had to say, hey man, stop, quit, leave them alone. They eventually had to step up, because they saw these people were going to continue to bully you and abuse you, and they weren't going to stop. So these people stepped in for you and checked your abusers on your behalf, and your abusers felt embarrassment and shame, same thing that they made you feel.